Friday, August 19th, 2022. Coming up on the program today, drinking urine with a twist of spermatine. Plus, Meade Skelton has lady problems in the bathroom. A pedophile goes to Washington while dog fuckers descend on Germany. And buying human remains on Facebook Marketplace.
Say hello.
Hey, Daddy.
What up, baby? You ready for that? Suck Daddy's dick.
Yeah, how big is that monster?
It's 11 inches. It's nice and thick.
Jesus fucking Christ, 11 inches.
Yes, it's nice.
No, I can't take that. That's too big.
It's amazing.
It's too big for me. You're gonna split me in two.
No, I'm not. Your pussy is not.
What are you into? What do you like to do with a little girl like me, a little baby girl?
Get you to suck this dick. Let you lick all of it.
Okay. I'm gonna try sucking your dick right now, okay? I'm putting my mouth over my phone. Does that feel good?
Get the dick so.
Does that feel good, baby? Yeah.
Let's take it.
You like me working that dick, that big fat dick in my mouth?
Hold your fucking pussy lips open. Just let me tease you with my dick.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get it real wet if you want it in my pussy. I'm gonna have to suck it and get it wet and get some spit on it. Let me go back down on that monster. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna lick those balls. Get those balls in my mouth.
Across your face and spit on my dick and just suck the spit off.
Yeah, I'll spit on it.
It's the Distorted View Show with Tim Henson.
The vagina is full of ace.
If you want to suck a dick, then you suck a dick.
The guy, he's in the dirty underwear or something. I don't know. He's sniff freak.
I'm a sucker for other people's pain.
Yo, Tim back here with you one more time as we end the week with a Friday show. Got a great one for you today. You know, I'm very honest with you guys when it comes to my health and my supreme fatness, but I really think it's time to do something about that, get it under control. You guys have seen me at my thinnest. I mean, that was like circa 2010, but damn was I looking good back then. I was quite the dish. Everyone I talk to says, Tim, you need to start practicing yoga. That's like your gateway in to a healthy lifestyle. And usually my response is, what the hell do I look like to you? Some middle-aged woman with a hedgehog haircut, sporting some hideous Technicolor vomit LuLaRoe stretch pants that barely supports my gunt and fat crater-filled ass, pulling a yoga mat out of my Chevy Suburban that's covered in sticky wrappers left by my filthy children because they never throw away their Go-Gurt wrappers. They leave them in the car until it smells like spoiled, rotten, spoiled yogurt. Is that what I look like to you, huh? Is that what you think of me? How dare you even suggest I go to yoga classes? That being said, I'm thinking about taking some yoga classes. What changed my mind? Quite frankly, it was Genko in our Discord. Genko taught me that there's another side to yoga, one that I'm at least mildly interested in.
What's up, yogis? So me and Brian Crew just taught a really juicy anus workshop today and got a little bit into the prostate too. And that caused some pre-cum to be secreted from my manhood.
You had me at juicy anus, then you lost me at prostate, but then you won me back with pre-cum secreting manhood. This ain't your mama's yoga. This is your gay uncle's yoga. Gunkle yoga. I also like that you can clearly hear that he's pissing into a toilet as he's recording this video. You know what that tells me? He's a busy guy. This TikTok or Twitter video shit, it doesn't pay the bills. He does this real quick and then he gets back to his yogiing. He'll record a video if he has time. You know, he'll multitask, right? Oh, I'll record a quick video as I'm pissing. Can't do much else, but then boom, right back to work after that. What else does this guy have to say?
And that caused some pre-cum to be secreted from my manhood. So a little bit of sperm seeped out, a little bit of testosterone, a little bit of spermidine, which is good for muscle growth, a little bit of nerve growth factor, which is really good for your brain and your nervous system. What else came out? A little bit of vitamins, minerals, oxytocin, and bonding hormone, which lowers cortisol.
Hey, I hate to bug you, dude, but I still have a slight rash from these yellow jacket stings. His jizz seems to have a lot of healing properties. Vitamins, minerals, spermidine. I hear spermidine's good for inflammation and itching. Basically, what I'm asking is, can I rub your sperm on my leg, please? Who the hell is this guy?
Lowers cortisol. So not only am I getting the benefit of the urine therapy, which is powerful on its own.
Oh, he's one of those guys. I thought he was just some cum-loving yogi. I didn't realize he's one of those, like, piss drinkers. I'm not taking his class.
Shivambu, I should call it. But I'm also getting the benefit of the sperm, the semen, tiny bit of semen that's been mixed in with my urine.
Oh, he's drinking it. Oh, he's got a jar.
Oh, wow. That's very, very potent. I love it.
You know, we've featured piss drinkers in the past. Why does it always seem like they're trying to convince us that it's good? Whenever they drink it, they're like, whoa, that is good. You need to try this. Woo! And you can just tell they're suppressing their gag reflexes. Well, it looks like this guy's name is Will Blunderfield. He's got an Instagram account and Twitter. Here is a picture of him with 8 other guys naked, all just arms around one another. And underneath it, it says, one of the unfortunate conditions in life is that men are in most instances de-energized by sex, while women are frequently energized by it. Men have to be more careful around their frequency of ejaculation. One potent way for men to maintain their masculine polarity and power is to erotically bond naked with other males. Yes, I agree 100%, Will. You're speaking my language. By the way, it should be noted that Will is straight. Okay. So he says, you know, there's like photos of him with his girlfriend or wife or whatever. But I get it. Sometimes you just have to erotically bond with 7 of your other bros. Just bro out with your grow out. Now, he specifically says here, you erotically bond naked with other males, but without ejaculating. So I guess it's just like a weekend full of edging or something, as the Spartans did. Yeah, just like the Spartans. This will keep your prowess high and your male polarity strong, which makes you more attractive to and attracted to very feminine women. You hear that, incels? You want to appeal to ladies, those same ladies that pay no attention to you? Try some gay shit first. Women can smell that on you, and they love it. This podcast is quickly turning into me just trying to trick straight guys into having gay sex. I'm a predator.
Hi, Galileo 2333.
Not that kind of predator, thank you. Hey, I'm on his website, and in addition to, yoga and drinking my urine tea spiked with cum, he also teaches something called sexual kung fu. Will says, I used to be a heavy-set, porn-addicted, depressed man. Remind you of anyone? Now I'm in the best shape of my life and living my dream life thanks to sexual kung fu and kundalini yoga. It's my goal to share these ancient technologies with as many men as I can. For more information about Will Blunderfield, check out willblunderfield.ca. Canadian. It's all starting to make sense. Oh, he lists himself as CEO of Manhood Academy. Oh, he's got an OnlyFans where he runs daily uncensored training in sexual kung fu and naked yoga. Here's my problem with OnlyFans. You click on someone's profile and you get an idea of like, okay, he's done 1,000 posts and 1,600 pieces of media. I want to know what type of media this is. Are they pictures? Are they video? What type of video? Is it solo stuff? Are you going to be stimulating your prostate? Are you going to do some man-on-man stuff? I mean, come on. That's why I don't like to sign up for OnlyFans. Like when these guys are like, hey, Like on TikTok or something, like, hey, for my spicy stuff, check out my OF. And then you click on their OF and you're like, well, I want to see you get fucked. I don't need to just watch some dude lay on his bed jerking off. I want to see some action, and you never know what you're going to get. And I'm not paying $10 to be disappointed. I'm not giving you my credit card information just to watch you drink your own piss. You crazy. All right, well, there you go. Still thinking about taking a sexual kung fu class. I mean, I could either do that or just buy a bottle of high karate cologne.
Hey, how about a movie tonight, huh?
Wow, what's that aftershave you're wearing?
You high karate aftershave is so powerful, it drives women right out of their minds. That's why we have to put instructions on self-defense in every package.
Sometimes you just have to karate chop a bitch.
High karate. Be careful how you use it.
In the wrong hands, high karate could be used to start a war. This is why I'm firmly against female prime ministers. Too risky. One sniff of high karate and their ovaries go into overdrive. They're like Mexican jumping beans, bopping around her uterus. Very powerful stuff. All right, let's move on. I know we talked about Meade Skelton earlier in the week, but he has since posted an update to his Patreon account. Here's a new video, and Meade is asking us for help.
Hi, everybody. Hello, Patreon subscribers. It is Meade Skelton. I do want to apologize for, lacking in extra content.
Yeah, seriously, what the fuck am I paying you for? Come on.
Or keeping you updated. I've just been going through a lot lately. I'm having a flare-up of my IBS and chronic fatigue and, a lot of pain and fibromyalgia and other myriad of other problems.
Meade goes out of his way to talk about how manly he is. He's very proud of his Germanic build. But fibromyalgia? Really? That's what you have? That's got to be self-diagnosed, right? It's pretty uncommon in men. 90% of cases are in women. I've got a myriad of problems. IBS, he's shitting up a storm. He's cramping. He has fibromyalgia. My breasts are sore and lactating. Doctors say I need a hysterectomy. I've got early onset menopause. I'm a mess. So many problems.
A lot of pain and fibromyalgia and other myriad of other problems.
This is why you should start recording yourself in the toilet. I want to hear some of those IBS shits of yours.
Which kind of keep me from doing as much as I like to. Now, I do want to announce that I will be going down. This is my big announcement for you. And please pay attention and please hear me out here. Hope you can help me this way. I'll be going down to Charleston to sing at the night market. Now, they are going to pay me, but it'll only cover, frankly, one night in a hotel, and I have to stay 3 nights.
So this is a money-losing gig for you. You're not just making no money, it's going to cost you in the end. Meade Skelton, D-list musician, F-list businessman. I get it, though. He wants to spread his music, so, maybe he'll gain some listeners. Eventually, people will buy CDs from him or some bullshit.
So if y'all could just help me out, not for the whole rest of my life, but just the next month. I just need a little extra moolah the next month, so you can give just like $1 more. Or
I want Meade to raise just enough money that he has to stay at a hostel. I think the people staying there would really get a kick out of him. Now, I told Meade in the Discord, back when Meade was visiting the Distorted View Discord, I said, look, I will pay you for an original song. I really wanted him to do like a number on me. In the same vein as Pervert Marriage, that hit. But he's like, maybe I will. Yeah, you sure are generous. But he never contacted me. So fuck you, Meade. If you want money, Meade, get in touch with me.
I think it's very interesting because I was looking on my family tree, and apparently I have some ancestors from those areas. And
South Carolina, I think he's talking about.
In fact, General Sherman, he burned down, one of my ancestors he burned down both of his plantations. Where are my reparations for that, folks? He burned down not one, but 2 of my great-great-great-great-grandfather's plantations. So I'm not getting any reparations.
When will the families of slave owners finally be made whole? We're struggling over here. It's funny because in most public forums where Meade's at, like maybe on YouTube or the Apricity even, he'll say things like, I'm not racist. I just love my race. I'm all about Southern heritage. But, Meade has his own Discord server. And that's really where the real Meade comes out. I've got a little mole in there, and they posted some stuff that Meade has recently said. Stuff like low IQ monkeys that they are. You can pretty much guess who he's talking about there. George Floyd Monkey Man. Well, that's a little more obvious. That ugly monkey couldn't hold a candle to Lee. General Lee. George Floyd was an ugly, disgusting piece of filthy garbage monkey clown. My body is better than it was at 25. Okay, well. He also says, I think Tim is jealous because I look younger than he does. That's why he called me a middle-aged lesbian. I stand by that. Probably the most accurate thing I've ever said on this podcast. Meade also has, I think, a man crush on Mark Paul Gosselaar. You know, Zach Morris from Saved by the Bell. He cannot believe that Mark Paul Gosselaar is a Jew. I didn't know that either. I can't believe this guy's a Jew. He looks like textbook Aryan Germanic Chad. You better watch out, Mark Paul Gosselaar. Meade's coming for you. You gonna get raped. Other interesting tidbits from Meade's Discord. He posts pictures of his hands a lot. I've seen at least 3 pictures of his, quote, Germanic hands. Also, Meade posing the question, do the gays really have butt sex? It seems that's the only way they consummate. Naturally, people are repulsed. It's preposterous to suggest that heterosexual couples regularly practice anal sex. Oh, Meade. Straight people do all sorts of things with butts. Everyone has a butt. Also, Meade has some interesting theories, such as Jews were Nazis. Okay. And also, real Jews are like 99.9% kike. Okay. There are just so many great little bits that have been screen capped and put in the Discord. I suffer for my art. Okay, that's enough Meade. Oh, one more quick Meade-ism. Meade says that the vaccine, I'm guessing he's referring to the COVID-19 vaccine, is made from HIV. So, all of the millions of people who have been vaccinated, congratulations.
Congratulations. You've been selected to receive AIDS. All you have to do is
pump that cock in and out. Just stick it in the hole and fuck it.
And then easy register on the next page. So what are you waiting for? Claim your free AIDS now. And once again, congratulations.
Pervert. Speaking of true perverts, I thought we would check in with that guy who's on YouTube who identifies as a MAP, a minor attracted person. You know, a pedophile. Pedophiles like to call themselves MAPs now. It carries less baggage. Chances are people don't know what you're talking about initially when you call yourself a MAP, and you're less likely to get beat the fuck up. Anyway, in this clip, this is a very stylized video, so you're going to hear, like, slow-mo audio, things going on. It's kind of annoying, but you'll get the idea here. Our friend here is in Washington, D.C.
Pedophile goes to Washington, D.C.
Yeah, like, he's okay with calling himself a pedophile now. He knows what he is.
Washington, D.C. Was told there was a sign saying Malcolm X Park this way. This is better not be Malcolm X Park. This is pathetic.
It's a very small park. Martin Luther King Jr. should be bestowed a much grander park. I like how this fruit is against injustices of all kinds. Sure, he's a pedophile fighting for pedophile rights, but he hasn't forgot about all civil rights.
White.
He's pointing out white people. There's not enough diversity around. Apparently, they're all white.
White, maybe? White. This bus stop made me a gay pedophile.
He's looking at an advertisement for Nickelodeon shows with a bunch of kids on it.
Children playing in the park.
That was him passing some children playing in the park. He is salivating. He then approaches a poster for Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Ruth Bader Ginsburg. I like Ruth Bader Ginsburg better. He apparently is not a fan of hers.
Feminist icon, never lifting a finger to help pedophiles. Pedophiles should be able to have abortions.
And that's the stupidest fucking thing I heard all day. Although, maybe it's not. We don't want pedophiles reproducing. It should be mandatory abortion for pedophiles. I take that back. And that's actually a good idea. All right, keep keeping with our theme of despicable people, I've got a clip here from a Zoophilia Pride Parade. This took place in Germany. Now, thankfully for us, one of these foreign fucks actually speaks English. He was interviewed and he told us a kind of disturbing story. Take a listen.
Once I had a sexual relationship with an animal. It was a dog, a male dog, who was, who used me, let's say.
Thankfully, the human was the bottom here. I know bestiality is wrong and gross in every way, shape, or form, but at least the dog isn't being hurt when it's fucking a human. And hopefully, it really hurts the guy. He gets that dog knot stuck for a good long while. I don't think the dogs are traumatized when they have to fuck human butthole. Because it's dogs will fuck anything. A hole is a hole is a hole. All right, let's finish up with this guy here.
And in the moment, I'm living together with a German Shepherd bitch.
Now that's concerning. He brought the dog with him to the Zoophilia Pride March. The dog looks broken and embarrassed. You wouldn't believe the things I've had to do. And, female dogs don't have dicks, last time I checked. So I don't know what he's doing to this thing, but I don't like it.
For me, it is far easier to build an emotional relationship to an animal.
Actually have to try and talk and put any effort into a relationship.
Into a human. And so for me, it's even easier to have some sexual contact with an animal than with a human.
Zoophiles are just lazy. I want something alive that I can fuck with minimal effort. I just have to buy it some food, give it a chew toy, it'll be happy, it's got a hole for me. Life is good. I believe we have a new Youtard to share with you today. This is Shayman, the sexy cowboy. According to the description on his YouTube account, he is a male model, a rapper, songwriter, and performer and entertainer. This is the first video I ran across from him.
And you know what else?
What a way to start a video. You know what else? It reminds me of those ancient old Revco pharmacy ads featuring that gymnast Mary Lou Retton. At the beginning of every ad, she would say, "And another thing." It was super annoying.
It turned me on when girls be rubbing up on my beard. Oh yeah, baby. You want to rub my beard? I know you want to rub my beard.
Check out the chapter artwork. I don't even know if I would call what he's got going on a beard. They're like little chin pubes, wispy chin pubes. Which leads me to the question that I had is, I don't even know if this is a guy. Quite frankly, I think we might have a trans situation here. I mean, he says he's a guy, but I think maybe he's transitioning and on hormones, which is fine. He's just, he's all horny about it.
Oh, it'd be making my thingity thing hard.
Yeah, well, he has a thingity thing.
Oh, baby, you making it hard for me.
It's also strange because in all of the videos, he's shirtless, but the camera never goes down to show the nips. It's always just the top part. And he's got a tan, but where a bra strap would be, or maybe a tank top, there's where straps would be, there's his skin is a lot whiter.
You've been on my mind. Yeah, baby, because my love is blind. You just my kind, you just my type. You looking just the way I like. Yeah, baby. And that's just a little teaser. Yeah, because I'm a real pleaser. Yeah.
Right, his voice is not quite right. And what he's saying, it's almost like an imitation of a guy. Also, he's wearing sunglasses, and you can see his arms and hands as he's extending them out to hold his phone to film himself. And I don't know, they just seem a little feminine to me.
Hey, yo, Shayman here. I'm doing a little update on the stash and beard. Yeah, man, it's
Again, there's barely anything there. It's not thick, it's wispy. And this is a 6-week update. He's been growing this out.
It's about 1.5 inches thick now. It's nice and thick when you run your fingers through it.
He might be just very young. We could be dealing with an underage kid here who's trying to grow facial hair, right? He's 14 or something. what's throwing me off is he's got some jacked up teeth. He's missing teeth, which kind of makes him look older.
Yeah, I feel like a Brillo pad on my face, man, for real. But you know it's sexy. And you know what else? It turned me on when girls be rubbing up on my beard. Oh yeah, baby. You want to rub my beard? I know you want to rub my beard. Oh, it be making my thing hard. Yeah. No, baby. You making it hard for me.
Oh, okay, all right, listen. That's his song. Sings that a lot in these videos. I will try to provide a link on the show notes today to his YouTube channel so you can look into this further. Get back to me, please. Also, take a look at the chapter artwork. Real quick, before we get into the news now, Tylersaurus Rex submitted a link to a Popstar Nema song that I'm pretty sure we've played on the podcast. We've played a few of his tracks before, but look, I get it. This is a daily podcast. We feature a lot of stuff. Not everyone has heard everything, and it is quite a bop. So I thought maybe, okay, we'll play this again. This is one of Popstar Nema's newer songs. This was recorded during the pandemic. It's titled My Asshole.
Cleaning out my asshole, I wanted to present well, I wanted to look good for you. Cleaning out my asshole, I don't want a disaster, I want it to look good for you.
I like someone who takes pride in his or her asshole. I think that's a good quality for someone to have.
Cleaning out my asshole, I wanted to present well, I want it to look good for you. Cleaning out my asshole.
Again, he's saying cleaning out my asshole.
To look good for you. Cleaning out my asshole, I wanted to present well, I want it to look good for you.
The song is a bit repetitive.
Cleaning out my asshole, I don't want a disaster, I want it to look good for you. It's all for you. Prepared for you. I'm horny, give me your good, Cleaning out my asshole, I wanted to present well, I wanted to look good for you.
The song is 2.5 minutes long, but I think you got the jizz of it. It's kind of like a new genre of music. It's Enemawave or Douchecore music. I don't know. And with that, let's get into the crazy, bizarre, twisted, fucked up news right up. If you are not yet a member of the Distorted View Sideshow, please consider supporting this nonsense. When you become a member, you'll gain access to the entire archive of programs. We've been at this thing since December 2004, so there is, I don't know the exact number. We'll just say a fuck ton of episodes, thousands and thousands of past episodes. More importantly, every week I do brand new exclusive shows just for paying freaks. Yesterday was a Sideshow exclusive podcast, and earlier in the week on Tuesday we did one. Typically 2 episodes each week are Sideshow exclusive. Memberships are very inexpensive, only $6.99 a month, even less when you opt for a quarterly, semi-annual, yearly, or lifetime membership. If you want a super easy way to access new Sideshow content and you're not too worried about the archives, you can use Apple Podcasts or Spotify and subscribe right in those apps. Just a few taps. You'll unlock all the recent Sideshow exclusive episodes along with the free episodes in one convenient feed. That way you don't have to sign up through a website or anything. Just another option for you if you happen to use Spotify or Apple Podcasts. The final way to support DV, we've got a Patreon account. Patreon.com/DistortedView. You can pledge as little as $1 over there. If you pledge at least $5, you get access to a special voicemail line where I will play your calls first, so there are various perks. Again, just another way to help support the show, and that, in addition with the Sideshow, allow me to continue doing DV for a living. So thank you so much to all of my patrons and Sideshow members. As a matter of fact, I want to say thanks to some of our new patrons coming in. I don't remember how long ago we did this, so let me just go back a ways here. I got to say thanks to John Deaver, Nels, I guess I won't say their last names, Nels, Calvin, thank you very much, Anthony. Apparently, he became an $8 patron 3 times. I want to check on that. Who else here? Brittany, Great Big Pete. Oh, Great Big Pete. Robert, Wesley, Revelation number 12, Keen Kareem Art. Just a few of some of our new patrons. Thank you so much for supporting this show. All right, 3 very quick stories now. First up, By the way, if you sign up for the sideshow and you want to be announced on the program, I'll do that too. Obviously, I have a lot more sideshow members than patrons, and not everyone wants to be called out. It's okay if DV is your dirty little secret. That's fine. All right, again, 3 very quick stories now. First up, we got one from our most fucked up states. Say it with me.
Fly, oh yeah. Praise Jesus. Give me hallelujah. Down home of Florida. Did the moon walk all day. Florida is a moon walk all day. Praise Jesus.
Yeah, I had to double check this one because it really sounds like one of those news stories that everyone shares and you later find out it's totally fabricated. They just found like a meth addict's mugshot and then wrote an absolute bonkers fake news story. The headline is Armless Florida Man Accused of Stabbing Tourist. All right, you got me interested. Of course you're going to read on. I found another source for this news story and it kind of gives a little more information. I feel like it gives too much away. Armless South Beach artist accused of stabbing man with scissors using feet. Oh, now it sounds plausible, especially in Florida. A homeless Florida man with no arms has been arrested for stabbing a tourist with scissors using his feet. Jonathan Dale Crenshaw, a homeless artist from South Beach, Florida. That's like one step down from starving artist. Like, a starving artist can at least still afford acrylic paint and canvases and stuff. This homeless guy, I think, is just like painting on tents in shanty towns. I'm guessing this was like a commission gone wrong. Like someone was like, hey, a homeless artist, I'll pay you good money if you do a caricature of me. Meanwhile, the guy had no intention of paying the homeless man. He just wanted to see how he was going to do it. Because, you know, homeless dude has no arms. How the fuck is he going to paint? Well, not only can he paint, he can stab. Do not come between a homeless man and his money. All right, Jonathan Dale Crenshaw, a homeless artist from South Beach, was arrested Tuesday and charged with aggravated battery after he allegedly stabbed Cesar Coronado, a visiting tourist from Chicago. According to a witness, Coronado was asking Crenshaw for directions when the man suddenly attacked him, stabbing him in the arm before fleeing on foot. Well, it's not like he can drive a car. Of course he's fleeing on foot. How did asking for directions go so wrong? Maybe he was interrupting Crenshaw as he was painting, distracted him or something. I'm not from here, and this is not what I came for. I came for a vacation, Coronado said. I just said, do you know where this is? But as soon as I talked, the only thing he reacted was, he just cut me. That is a direct quote. After being found near the scene by police, Crenshaw told officers that he was lying down when a man came up to him and punched him in the head. Crenshaw said he pulled the pair of scissors from his suitcase with his feet and stabbed the man twice to defend himself. Look, I understand no one is ever expecting a scissor attack, especially by feet, but still, dude, you have all your limbs. You couldn't outmaneuver this guy? I mean, if he had... I'm just thinking about this logistically. All right, in one of his feet, he's got a pair of scissors. He couldn't possibly be moving that quickly because he's only got like 1 foot that he's able to use to walk around on. So either he was like lying down and he was just sort of like waving the scissors around real quick with his feet, not moving at all, or he was hopping around on 1 foot stabbing with the scissors. Either way, it seems like an easy thing to evade. The victim, Mr. Coronado, said, why would I go and attack someone else? No, I would not do that. It's like, how the hell did I get stabbed? Like, is it the right guy at that point? Because I can't believe with his legs someone could do that. Crenshaw is now being held on jail on a $7,500 bond. Be careful who you talk to in Florida. Just don't talk to anyone strange in Florida. All right, stick to people you know. Second story we have for you today. This one comes from Pennsylvania, specifically East Pennsboro Township. A man was purchasing human body parts online. Amazon Prime does it again. They truly do have everything. Jeremy Pauly, 40, was arrested Thursday and is charged with abuse of a corpse, receiving stolen property, and dealing in the proceeds of unlawful activities. I know this fucking news story is not going to answer two of the most pressing questions. Really, the only two questions I want answered. Where online did he purchase this? And why? What was he going to use the body parts for? Also, I would like to know what body parts he purchased, but I think the news story will go into that. All right, Jeremy Pauly was arrested Thursday. East Pennsboro Township Police received a complaint on June 14th about possible human body parts being sold online. FedEx was like, just so you know, we're shipping a lot of weird stuff to someone in your neighborhood. The boxes stink. They're soiled in blood. Raccoons are following the driver from the truck to the porch. Something is in those boxes. All right, on or around July 8th, police were called to Pauly's former home on North Enola Drive by a caller who reported finding possible human remains inside several buckets in the basement. If you're a guy messing around with body parts, why would you let someone into your basement like that? You got to be a little more protective. This is a sloppy criminal. The district attorney's office said that after police conducted a search warrant and seized the buckets, a forensic pathologist confirmed the remains were in fact human body parts. According to a criminal complaint, those parts included brains, a heart, kidney, spleen, livers, lungs, and skin. All the good stuff. He was totally trying to build a human, right? This is some mad scientist shit. Crazy. By the way, I do owe this news story or journalist, to a reporter, whatever, an apology, because they did answer at least one of the questions that I desperately want answered, and that is where he got this stuff. Apparently, he did not go through a website. He went through Facebook Messenger. That's right, all you weirdos. You want to buy something unsavory? Turn to Facebook Marketplace, the #1 e-commerce site for necrophiliacs. Police said they obtained messages that showed Pauly was attempting to purchase additional remains from a woman in Arkansas. Those items were to be shipped via the U.S. Postal Service to Pennsylvania. The district attorney's office said the packages were intercepted in Scranton and contained human remains. The criminal complaint alleges the woman was stealing the body parts from a mortuary in Arkansas and then shipping them to Pennsylvania for sale. The human remains were determined to be the property of the University of Arkansas. According to the university's medical services department, quote, an employee of the mortuary service is under investigation by federal authorities for taking some human remains that were donated. We're saddened and appalled that this happened. A criminal complaint alleges Pauly admitted to purchasing 2 shipments of human body parts to sell to people for monetary gain. So we got a woman in Arkansas selling body parts to this guy in Pennsylvania who is then going to sell to some other people. This sounds just like the collectibles market, you know? Like idiots buying and selling Funko Pops. You never take them out of the box. You just keep buying them and then selling them to other people, trading them. They don't do anything now. This is one of the most bizarre investigations I've encountered in my 33 years as a prosecutor. Just when I think I've seen it all, a case like this comes around. That's according to the district attorney, Sean M. McCormack. Police said Pauly was released on $50,000 unsecured bail. So there you go. Currently roams the street once again, looking for corpse parts. I'm a businessman. By the way, take a look at the chapter artwork. He looks like someone who would be in the body parts buying and selling business. The entire right side of his face from top to bottom is tattooed. The left side, though, is untouched. He also has metal spikes coming out of the top of his head and some various other piercings and neck tattoos. He is completely adorned. What this tells me is Jeremy Pauly's day job is a hedge fund manager. He just has that look about him. All right, final story we have for you today. Remember when that whole Roe versus Wade abortion thing came down? And some people were like, they're going to come for gay marriage next. And other people were like, quit being so dramatic. And then in Florida, that bill passed, that don't say gay bill. You ain't allowed to talk about gay shit in Florida schools. Well, things seem to be progressing nicely in the whole realm of let's make them gays pay arena. In Florida, Moms for Liberty wants LGBTQ students separated into special classes. You know, like they're mentally disabled or something. An anti-LGBTQ Moms for Liberty activist said that she believes Ligbit students should be separated from the straights and the cisgendered students in schools. Now, Moms for Liberty gained notoriety during the pandemic as they attended and protested school board meetings to oppose mask mandates and LGBTQ inclusivity in schools. The group's past exploit. Now, I'm reading this from LGBTQnation.com, so they most certainly have an agenda. This is not the most fair and balanced of news sites, so take this with a grain of salt. The group's past exploits include offering bounties for people who turned in teachers who discuss topics like LGBTQ shit. They also tried to get a book about seahorses banned for being too sexy. And they said that two girls briefly kissing at a school function is lewd and traumatic. The group lobbied hard in Florida for the Don't Say Gay bill. Moms for Liberty member Crystal Alonzo said, but like, for example, children with autism, Down syndrome, they have to have special IP meetings with a counselor. They have to be put into a special classroom. I understand because it's a different type of education for children with those disabilities, but I think that for children that identify differently, there should also be like a specialized, something for them. So they feel that they're important enough that they're being counseled. Another school in Florida is just banning LGBTQ kids altogether. They're like, you're not allowed to be in here. You're grossing us out. It happens to be a religious school, though, so I think it's okay that they do that. It's a private school. They can do what they want, right? Citing the book of Leviticus. Always Leviticus. That's a real problem for us gays. Can we just take Leviticus out of the Bible? Citing the book of Leviticus, a Florida K-12 private Christian school is telling parents any student found to be LGBTQ will be asked to leave immediately. In an email by school administrator Barry McKean, gay shit is also lumped in with bestiality, incest, fornication, adultery, and pornography. It's all listed as a lifestyle. We believe that any form of homosexuality, lesbianism, bisexuality, transgender identity, lifestyle, self-identification, bestiality, incest, fornication, blah, 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 are sinful in the sight of God. Then they list some Bible verses. Is that Leviticus again? Students who are found participating in these lifestyles will be asked to leave the school immediately. I find it interesting because the previous stance of church and Christian schools was they would try to convert you. They try to fix you. They try to make you not gay. Now they're just expelling kids. We don't even want to deal with you. You're hellbound, and that's your problem. On the school's website, apparently, it states the annual fees are up to $6,595. That's a lot of money. You know who has disposable income? Gay families. We'll just take our rainbow money elsewhere, thank you. We'll go to some hippy-dippy school that doesn't even give out grades. Instead of like A's and B's and C's and stuff, your work will be labeled fabulous, fierce, or if you need work, right? If you do really bad on a test, you'll get the grade of girl. I'm pretty sure RuPaul is working on a K-12 school. Anyway, I don't know. Again, I feel like, all right, if you've got a religious private school, you can make up your own rules. You don't want gay people, you don't have to accept gay people. Although it kind of sucks because rarely do kids ever have a say in the school they're going to. It's always the parents deciding. So that could cause some problems. But that's what's happening in Florida.
Our most fucked up state.
Yeah, I forgot to play that at the beginning, but it's most certainly a fucked up news story from our most fucked up state. There you go. That, my friends, is your distorted news for Friday. Let's do a couple voicemails and get the hell out of here. Love to hear from you freaks, and there are many ways to contact the show at distortedview.com. I'm all over social media at distortedview on Twitter and Instagram, facebook.com/distortedviewshow. You know all the ways to contact me. Let's check in with some patrons here today.
I just got that dream flavored
Coke. Yeah, how is it? I haven't been able to try that yet.
So I needed to tell you that it tastes exactly like mango Pepsi, which is weird.
Huh.
It's gotta be some sort of a infringement on the...
Mango's not my favorite. I went to this place here in Cincinnati. It's such a great grocery store. It's huge. It's called Jungle Jim's. Have you heard of it? Probably not, unless you're from the area. The store is ginormous. They have sections for all different types of food, like imported from, Greece, Italy, every fucking country, right? I don't have to go through the whole thing. They have like an Asian section, and they have like real imported foods. I got about 5 or 6 small Lay's potato chip bags full of different weird and wonderful Japanese flavors. They're big on fish though. Always like spicy squid flavored Lays. I don't want that. But I got like hot pot flavored Lays. I can't remember all the like wasabi Lays, black truffle Lays. So I'm kind of excited to try those. We went there because of a TikTok video. Jungle Jim's is on TikTok, and the guy was showing off Sailor Moon soda. Like, they had different flavor soda for each of the characters with cool can designs. And Lord Douche had to have that because he loves Sailor Moon. He's a big anime dork. So we went there for that. But they have all sorts of stuff. If you live in a foreign country and you want me to try something, you can just tell me and I'll go to Jungle Jim's and they'll probably have it. So.
Hey, Pimp, Daddy Comet calling up. I think you stumbled across a new quiz show idea in a recent episode.
Okay.
You were reading some of Meade's recent posts from the Axity, or however you pronounce that.
I call it the Apricity. Is that not right?
And you added some things of your own, and you had to specify that you had made up a couple of lines. And I thought, this show, The Sordid View, has had a lot of offensive quiz shows in the past. What about a Meade or ...
Hey, that's a good idea. It reminds me of that Raymond one we did a long time ago. Remember, I would read a line and you'd have to guess whether it was something that came out of Raymond 14's mentally disabled mouth, or was it a line from a Scientology training video? We called it Raymondology.
You read out questions and someone has to guess if Meade Skelton said or wrote it, or if you made it up.
Not
if
bad.
Meade Skelton said or wrote it, or if Hitler said it. You get the idea.
Oh, yeah, that's good. I'm going to work on that. Maybe we'll do it during a live stream or a special episode of DV when I want to give away prizes. Good idea.
Hello,
Thank you.
Tim. Hello, freaks. Listen, I'm very happy and very pleased that you did not get stung in the asshole. Imagine
me too.
You got stung.
I was more concerned about being stung in my face.
Right in the anus, like, you probably wouldn't be able to do a show. Like, you would have to, unless you can record it laying down or...
Could you imagine if I got stung in the anus, like taking a shit, what that would feel like?
Standing up, but I could just imagine you wearing one of those 80s shorts.
Shorts?
Short. Daisy Dukes doing fucking yard work. And you get attacked by bees. I wish you had video of that.
Yeah,
but it's all good. I picture it in my head. But I'm glad you didn't get stung in the asshole.
Me too, my
Anywho,
friend.
I wanted to also comment on when I first started the payment system and became a sideshow member. I think it was like 2015, and I started off with $5 a month, and maybe it was at the time
$5 back then?
$6 a month, and then once I really I like the show, I was like, I'll do the lifetime, but then I'm like, you have a, never mind. So
you're going to say you were worried that I was going to die and your lifetime membership would be worthless.
No, I went with the yearly subscription.
Yeah, I know why you went with the yearly. Well, you know what? If you would have went, back in 2015, if you would have just paid for the lifetime, it would have paid for itself by now. But thank you very much. I appreciate any membership you purchase.
Okay, Tim. I am going to do what you requested of me. This is Twink Toilet. And I'm going to present my apology to you again on the free side so that everyone knows that Tim did not fuck up and be lazy and didn't put the stuff on the Apple Podcasts and Spotify versions of...
Yes, on Wednesday's show, he said he was going to stop using the Apple Podcast Sideshow membership and then just sign up through the website because I'm lazy and I haven't been posting any old episodes on Apple Podcasts, and I said that's not true. And then he apologized, but I played his apology on a Sideshow exclusive episode, and so no one, you guys couldn't hear it. The people that actually need to hear it.
The Sideshow, he did update them.
Yes.
I was wrong. When I ran out, it wasn't updated, but he did update all of the rest of 2019.
Yeah.
So he is not a lazy
working
ass.
on 2018 this
Give him money, please, free listeners. This man lives in Ohio like I do, and this is a shithole. So give him money. get a lifetime subscription, do all that jazz, join the Patreon.
You don't have to do a lifetime. You can do whatever you need. Anything you want.
Freak show, do all of it. Do everything he asks you to do.
Superfreaksideshow.com. That's the web address. All right. Thank you very much for that apology. I accept. That is all the time we have on this edition of the show. I want you guys to email me, show@distortedview.com. Distortedview.com is our official website. Voicemail line for you, 206-666-4463. That's 206-66. Oh, God. Is it? Oh, God. I'm a predator. Read the Distortion, STD. Tell all your friends about the show. Don't forget to give us a 5-star rating, a thumbs up, or like wherever you can rate and review podcasts. Guys, thank you so much for a great week of programs. It was so much fun. Could not do it without you. Have a great weekend. I'll see you back on Monday. Until then, bye, everybody!
Have a great Friday, you motherfucker!
This has been another excellent podcast from the Scribe Media Group. Learn more at scribe.net.